Hey guys, it's Valkyrie here. Blue porches, blue doors, blue ceilings. From Charleston to, I know, Mississippi, probably parts of Louisiana. No, I'm positive Louisiana. But I know that this started in Charleston. But Alabama is just notorious for it. I don't know that you could drive through Alabama and not see 30 houses out of 50 without either the ceiling of the porch painted blue, the doors painted blue, the shutters painted blue, something painted blue. And I am not going to refer to this one house legend that goes around. I'm going to refer back to the actual why it's that way all through the South. And the legend goes just back to the 1500s when they were bringing slaves back from the West Indies and Haiti, and the yellow fever was prevalent. People were getting sick and they didn't understand why. Well, of course, they blamed spirits. They did not blame just being sick. Well, the captain of the slave boat in Charleston that brought in the last ship of slaves got sick and died, and all but just a few of the slaves died. The house slaves started telling legends of spirits that was going to get the southern plantation owners for bringing the slaves across the water. And the widows believed this. And she asked the priestess, the voodoo priestess, what she could do about it. And she told her to paint the porch or around the windows, paint blue. That this spirit could not cross water. And that the blue around the windows and the doors would confuse it, and it could not come in the house to get anybody else. Well, she did, and nobody else in the house got sick. Well, this started catching forth with houses, and the next house done it, and the next house done it, and the next house done it. So this become all the rage to have. If you had slaves in the house, the doors, the windows, and the ceiling to the porch was to be painted in a shade of blue, and that way, if any of them that you brought from Haiti was to call this spirit to get you, it could not get in the house and get you at night. Now, also, they learned after they painted these porches blue that the mosquitoes and bugs did not come either. It kept the bugs away. So there was something about this to be true. Even the demons in the bugs would stay away. Well, later they found, scientists of course, found that there was lime in the paint, that the paint was a lime-based paint, and it was poisonous to the flies and the mosquitoes. And that is why they stayed away. It had nothing to do with the color blue confusing them, or a spell, or anything looking like water, because bugs actually seen on a different wavelength than we did. It was the lime-based paint that they were actually, it was poisoning them. Even lime stayed 50, 75, 100 years. As long as the paint was on the porch, there was lime in it. So it kept the bugs down. And that's why still to this day, even though people now don't have slaves and they don't believe in that superstition anymore, they still use the gunmetal gray and the blue greens that has that lime-based paint in it, is because it keeps the bugs down. While we can also still celebrate that tradition of blue on our porches, blue on our windows, blue on our barns, and so forth. And it also keeps people who travel through asking that very question. Why the blue porches? Why the blue windows? Why the blue doors? It never fails. Every time somebody comes through, they will ask that very question. We'll be in town. Somebody will ask, hey, why is every porch through here blue? So I thought I would jump on that, be one of the first stories I would tell you of why all of our porches are blue. Why the bugs don't like our color blue. But hey, subscribe, like, and I'll tell you some more stories. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.